There's music. Put it up. Just let everybody in, and we should be good. Sound assistant, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, where's Gus? For landscaping?
Landscape, I think that's right.
That's me. That's the other producer.
Yeah, hopefully he's not like half an hour late.
Yeah.
Let's people in.
Yo. I've tried 1,000 tries, and maybe other guys. I'll never compromise, and now I realize I've tried 1,000 tries, and maybe other guys. I've tried 1,000 tries. I've tried 1,000 tries.
Let's go. Alrighty, can you hear me?
Loud and
Am I
clear.
awesome? All right, welcome everybody to the guys next door. Happy Monday, everybody. We are on episode 23 now on the guys next door. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good start of the week. Um, I know I did have a good weekend and ask, DJ Pat next, but great to have everybody back on our 23rd episode. We're two more episodes after this is the end of the season, and we can wrap it up as I will say DJ Pat a successful season one, right? And that's great that we have uh got into this far 25 episode, and we got a lot of really good um guests, and hopefully for season two we can get more great guests. So we're looking for recommendations from all of you who will be guesting next. But this is great. This is a very fun uh I will say show for me. I'm always looking forward to every Monday, just talking to the guys next door, and also whoever that guests on that show. So how's your
Yep.
Monday
Yep.
going? Sound
Yeah.
decision.
Thanks for asking. Pretty good. Forgive me for if you can hear my breathing. I think allergies has gotten over and took over the air here in Michigan. But pretty good. Busy Monday again. No show prep, but we made it
What show
almost
prep?
on time. There's no such
Yeah,
thing
what?
as show prep.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like you said, we are 23 episodes in this first season. We're saying the first season because we're expecting to be back for a second season. No one is canceling the show because we are our
That's
own.
good.
We are our own company here, and we can move on with the second season. But pretty good year. 6 months in, I never thought we're gonna survive our first four, but we're here. That's because of our guests. That's because of our lovely guests who come in here, entertain the people, the audience, and answer all our questions, whether it's dumb or intelligent. So yeah, but we'll go back to you because you said you had a good weekend. Please share with the
Yeah,
audience
yeah.
what
So
went on.
Um, well, before I go to my weekend, I really want to stress out that no show prep, and I think that's been the theme for 20 episodes now. Just to let you guys know, when we first started doing this, we have all this script. This is what we want. We want to do preparation. We have these meetings, but doesn't always pan out how we want it. So we kind of dump it out, right? I think if I'll be honest, most of our no show prep are the best ones, right? Some of the ones that we
Mhm.
wing it, like ones that we talk about it an hour before, and of course, just ideas, right? And we're all on the same page. So
I think
that's
I think we sort of automated the process. We don't
right.
have a real honest to goodness show prep that we go on Zoom or FaceTime, but we do have your notes. You take ownership of the show notes. When you're away, I took ownership of the show notes. When you're busy back a month ago, and we fill it with stuff that we're going to talk about, and I think that's good enough of a show prep. Obviously we
True.
have to do research on our guests as well, but today I don't think we need further research. She's a friend of a show of our show, and she's a regular on our raid train.
NBC.
So yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
I'm glad she's back because
yeah,
she came in on the first episode on a pop-up
she
like,
did.
hey, yeah, come on in. It's like no
Yeah,
prep, no nothing. We don't know what we were doing, and we did not give her the time to
and we're gonna
showcase
ask
that.
her more. Yeah, more about that later on.
Mm.
But going back to my weekend though, I did great. I did have a great weekend. So I met Bobby Promo.
Yeah.
Me and Grace had dinner with him Friday night. That was fun. We all know we guested Bobby Promo on one of the episode, and we learned a lot about him. And that dinner was awesome. I would say though that surprisingly enough, right? And Bobby Promo and I are talking like I'm surprised how much thing we have in common about, I would say, how we know people, what are our opinions on people on Twitch.
Mm.
It's just scary. Like, oh, about this person, this one, oh yeah, you know what, this and that. And then we kind of click. And then and I think he said that on his show on Saturday, like, we talk about a lot of things, a lot of people, and it was fun. So great to know him. If again, this he lives in New York City. If you get a chance to really go there, please reach out to him. um you have to meet him. And I think the best thing that happened there is not just hanging out, but really understanding more of what he's doing for the Twitch community. And I want to talk about that later, because I know he's been sending out these tracks, right, to everybody, and asking for feedback. Some of it probably some of us doesn't understand what it is, so he explained that and I have more understanding. And I think as a community, we could help him out. uh, I know he's probably watching the Knicks versus the Sixers game right now, which I'm missing because he's a big Knicks fan. So I'm hoping the Sixers gonna come back. But it's a
Mm.
great. If you have a chance to go to New York City, go visit Bobby. I think he's gonna
And
be fun.
also, yeah, I think all of our guests, it would be nice to at some point see them in person because we already had a connection via our
Absolutely.
interview. So obviously, Bobby Promo would be a again. I'm still starstruck when we had him on the show, and he denies that, and he
No,
denies
yeah,
that for me. But yeah, it looks like a great person overall, and um very friendly. So but then yeah, obviously we want to see and meet a lot of our guests in person, and including our guest today.
Yes, yes. So that's great. Again, it's two of us. Gus is late. He said he was mulching. All right, so good excuse to be late on the show. So you're probably gonna take a shower. 10, well, you know how it is on being in the bathroom. So we're probably gonna see him on the next segment. So let's just kick off the first segment of the show on the neighborhood watch. So I want to talk about um, the NBHC raid train
Yeah.
yesterday. So let me just
Oh yeah.
uh, put in the.
I
Go ahead.
Yeah, if you have the flyer. I was able to come in the first quarter of the whole raid train, the first three people. I was driving back from Indianapolis, so very
What are you?
enjoyable drive being
Where?
entertained by these people.
What are you doing in Indianapolis?
Well, again, youth sports takes over our weekend, so it's a 5.5 hour drive from Michigan and back, and what is
Yeah.
the positive there is I was able to drop in the NBHD raid train and DJ Lights Playhouse. Do you have the flyer or?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. It's a yeah,
Yeah.
DJ Let's Playhouse.
I'm gonna keep talking. DJ Lights
Okay.
Playhouse. What a set! Absolutely my favorite in the morning so far. Definitely an energizer to get you up along with your caffeine in the morning.
Right.
Purely awesome music. Uh, Sometimes aggressive there, which is great because in the morning you just want to wake up. It's Sunday, and I love her set. And this is not my first time on her set, so thank you for putting her on as an opener. And then Edwin Makabuhay took over. Uh, a little more of a brunch set, sort of
Right.
deal, those brunch parties that there's DJs and there's cocktails and eating breakfast.
Cocktails.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Brunch sets with DJs. Oof, those are one of my favorite times to go because you don't stay late. And I love his set. Edwin, thank you for coming on. I know he had a gig the night before, so I'm
I
pretty sure
heard
he's
about
short
that.
one.
Yeah.
So thank you for not sleeping enough and coming on and doing a great set. Eric C was next. I was
Our
also
boy from
there. I was
Florida. Yeah.
our boy from Florida. I was lurking, but great music as well. Very complimentary to Edwin Makabuhay's. If Edwin's was a brunch set, his was definitely a lunch set.
Hmm.
Keeping the vibes on. It reminds me of the old house to house rate trade that we had. There's these first three people, like a lot of house music and tracks. From then, I took a break driving, so I missed the next few DJs.
Yeah, next we went to Spain for Giller Matin, right? Speaking of, people who started NBHC H28 back, when 2 years ago, Giller Matin really frequent,
Yeah, yeah,
is on
heavy
the
hitter
train.
back then. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's glad to have him back. He kind of took um a break from NBHD, but great to
Mm,
have him. This guy who has all this audio visuals, right? So you can see on his set he's riding like a toy plane, a
mm-hmm.
truck, playing DJ, and on his set you can also see him play on some of the festivals. So he incorporates that green screen to really go into these different places. I think he's a graphic artist, like
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, the depth
He
and
really
the
covered that.
layers, yeah, the depth and the layers of those graphics
Yeah,
are pretty awesome. Looks realistic as well. So awesome visuals from Gila Matin. Thank you for coming back to NBHD. We missed you, but glad to have you back. Boy G,
yeah,
no, it was Indianapolis. They had Caitlin Clark fever. We were wondering. I had my '07 boys and the team. We were wondering if Caitlin Clark was because we were near the Pacers facility, but apparently the Fever facility was downtown. So
nice.
we did not see her. But if you go into sports stores down in Indianapolis, well, You won't see much of the Colts jerseys. You'll see a lot of the Fever
Nice.
jerseys. So
That's great
awesome.
what
Yeah.
she's doing on that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just
Uh,
amazing.
so going back to NBHD, you got DJ Rick one Ricky or what do you pronounce that? Got back,
Mm-hmm.
and then iLook, right? iLook is Grace's twinsies on the
Mm,
controller. She also have uh, DDJ 1000 off white. And
that's
I
right.
saw though for iLook, it's great because iLook actually played on some sort of a festival in one of the posts she had on Instagram. So that's great. She's also um, self-proclaimed, pandemic DJ, but she learned during pandemic. Great to have her back. Great support of the family from the upper northwest part of of the country. If you
Oh,
all look
okay.
at
Mm-hmm.
and Newhouse surprisingly got like a later slot. Usually Newhouse we can see him play in the mornings. Our boy from Toronto, Canada. Again, great set. He also guested one time on the guys next door. And then we went to DJ Ruben Rockwell. And then closing is DJ Elms from Jersey, our cousin, right? So their cousin did that. Um, Also surprised me because he started doing techno and trance, which is really not the cup of tea that he's used to be or used to be. You are used to hear him play, but great. They started with that, and then he went to his uh what do you call it? His style of house music. So great to end it again. NBHC Rate Train. We do this every Sunday. If you want to be part of the NBC rate train, I think Sundays are a few spot. Reach out to me or Boy G,
Mm-hmm.
and just something, some promotion. The first Sunday of May is gonna be NBHD's 100 episode. So just FYI, we're going back to 1 hour slot just to accommodate 15 DJs from 8 a.m. till 11 midnight. We try to bring all the OGs or everybody that supported the train when we started, right? We try to get those people back and play, and our favorites, of course. So hopefully, you can support us. 100 episode. Can you imagine that? 100.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I never
I,
thought we'd
I
reach this
never
this
thought
far.
it's
No.
10 when we first
Yeah.
started. So we're gonna celebrate that milestone, and hopefully, a lot of fans will support it. Just saying hi or rating in. So we're gonna report up. It's filling up soon. We're gonna be promoting that very hard so we can get a lot of the fans in.
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Please
It's all
join
Cinco de
us.
Mayo. Yeah, get your drinks too. In Cinco de Mayo, you can start as early as 8 a.m. to drink whatever type of alcohol you want.
Or non-alcohol.
Or
See?
not. Sorry. Yeah, I was good. Yes, or non-alcohol mocktail. All right. So that's the NBHD raid train. Now let's just get our guest on, right? If DJ Pat, if you can add her to the stage, like what DJ Pat said, she actually our first ever guest on the first episode. So that's the time that we don't know what the heck we're doing and said, "Hey, can you just jump on so that we kind of look legit?" And she said, "Yes, I will. I will. I will. I will help you guys, whatever you need." And that's the thing about her, right? She always there when we need her. So everybody, please welcome back Capra Music on the guys next door. And I think Capra, thank you so much. We owe you a proper guesting episode. So we are here now.
Yeah.
Mr.
Give it
Coops
to
on
them.
decisions. Thank you very much for that intro.
Yes, because like what I told you, we owe you this, but that's a double-edged sword, right? Back
Yes.
then we don't know what they're doing, what we're doing. Now we know what we're doing, but we're scarier. The
I
question,
was
the
scared,
que-
yeah.
the questions that are gonna fly are not gonna be as easy as on the first episode. There's gonna be things that we're gonna be pushing. So just a warning. No,
Okay.
but
Should I
seriously,
bring that like a drink or something?
I will recommend that. But
You should
seriously,
warm up. Yes,
yeah.
warm up with some alcohol.
Well, thank you for jumping on Capra. But yeah, before we go to this, a lot, maybe people who doesn't know you, I'll be surprised if nobody knows you that's listening to the show. Can you just give us, a quick elevator pitch of who Capra Music is? Just to let them know, who Capra Music is.
Okay, I'm DJ, producer, streamer, like almost 2 years. My
Right.
anniversary on Twitch is, I think, in 3 months. So yeah,
Nice. Okay.
really, really
Wow.
exciting.
That's awesome. And right now, you keep moving. I keep saying, where keep boy, where is Capra living right now? So let you know, Capra own like probably like 10 properties across South America. So I
Oh my
sometimes I don't know
god!
where she is. So where are you nowadays? Are you in your where are you
Right
now?
now, I'm in Mexico City, but then I'm going to Playa del Carmen again. But before Playa del Carmen, I think I'm going to Cabos. I need more
Wow.
holidays in my life.
How
Wow.
do you do this? I mean, these are not close, right? These are like one point to another. You have to take a plane, right? I mean, this is not
Yes.
like driving distance.
It's a
Yeah, I
large
know.
country. Yeah.
It's a large country. Well, I have a friend, he's my best friend like for 20 years ago.
Mm.
Uh, and lately he's like really bored. He's like, will you join me? And I was like, okay, let's go. Why not? Let's take 3 days, 4 days, 1 week.
Oh,
Damn. Well, I wish
wow.
I have
We
friends
all
like
need
that.
friends like that, right? Yeah. Actually, if
Yeah.
Wow.
we ask him, he's on Twitch as a viewer. He really supports like really great the channel, but he's always like, okay, if you want to go to a meeting of anything of Twitch, let me know. I'll join. Let's go. Let's.
I
We
love
should
your
guess this
life.
Yeah,
person,
we
huh?
need him for a sponsor to MBHD.
Yeah, you should drop like bits right now. Wow. I mean, I would love to get that. How about those perks? Okay, hey Pat, can you let's go to somewhere in Mexico. three
That would
days?
be
Yeah,
nice.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
still
And then
cold here, so that would be welcome, really.
Yes. So yeah,
but
I'm moving too much lately. I don't know. Probably it keeps like interesting all the situation, right?
yeah. Well, outside of traveling around South America, I mean, out and Twitch, what do you usually do? I mean, it just just go on vacation. What else is up? Right
A
Yeah.
nowadays
What
in
little
your
else is
bit.
there?
What else is
What?
there?
yeah.
Like in real life? Well, actually, I organize and plan like events,
Mm-hmm.
social weddings.
Mm,
I think it's like in the same like how do we call it environment.
okay.
So so many times when I'm in Playa, I have like real shows at hotels, pool parties, rooftops. So that's really cool also. So if I'm not working here, I'm working there. All the time I'm working.
But these are fun work though. Like you
It's
do
fun.
planning, you
Yeah,
do
it sounds
gigs,
fun.
right? You don't
Yes.
want to. You want to hear what I do at work, right?
Yeah, I want to
It's
know
gonna bore
Mr.
you.
Coops. No, I want to know.
I do.
Yeah, don't
I'm
even
boring.
start.
Yeah.
Don't
No.
start.
Don't.
I think Capra can help us organize our meetup since he does
Yeah.
events anyway.
Why don't you do that? I know you actually volunteered a hotel before in Mexico. Why don't you just organize it and let us know? What can we do for NBHD?
Okay, we can do it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm going on July, like last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can talk with the hotel again, and then I don't know next year. What do
Yep.
you think?
So we should
Let's do
set
it.
up a meeting, offline meeting, and talk about this because we need help.
Yes.
We need
See,
help.
see,
Everyone's like all over the place. We need help, and we should get this thing going. We're already 100 episodes in, and the best thing we can do is meet all you all people.
Ah,
yeah, I
yes,
think
I would love to
I
go.
think that's true. I mean, if I'll be honest, we've been procrastinating about this, but I think if you can have a legit planner like you, uh,
Thank
to do
you.
it, uh,
Professional, yes.
professional, maybe we can, we can, kick this off the ground. I know we've been, kicking the can down the road on when we're gonna do it. We through Mexico, we through Chicago, but
It's
I think
about time
that's
we do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's about time. And there's, having somebody like you really help us, bring this,
Ah, that's
to the
really
way out.
nice.
Yeah, I think
We
I,
as we start the show, we put her on the spot already, making her
yeah.
say yes to us.
I'm telling you, you're gonna have. I had question for you. So that's what you do on your real life, right? That's great. So how about on Twitch nowadays? Uh,
Uh,
what's going on Twitch? Do you have any plans at all of just kicking it to the next level? What's happening to you in the world of Twitch?
well, I'm trying. Actually, I'm thinking lately too much about it. I don't know if you know that if you like keep like doing so many raids, if you want to get the partner, is like more difficult than if you like
Mm-hmm.
stay away from them. So yeah, actually, I enjoy and really love making raid trains. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was the queen of the raid trains, right? When I
Yeah,
started.
Boyd, you said that. Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, lately I'm already like doing it like for special communities.
Okay.
So mostly it's with NBHD.
Yeah. But let's talk about that. So you probably mentioned you're doing a lot of raid trains. How does that affect your regular show? I mean, it might. I mean, do you say yes to all of those?
Actually, it's
It's hard to say
crazy. I
yes.
know. I watch all the analytics and the data of last year and when I started, and
Hmm.
I think in like 1 year I streamed like 500 times.
Wait, 500 times?
Yeah, like in a year, and I was like,
Where?
oh,
Wow.
whoa! I was like, when I did
Wow.
this, it was too much. Yeah, like last year on December, I decided like, okay, this need to change. It's really too much streaming twice a day, 3 times a day. Yeah,
It probably did taking a toll on you, just not just physically, but also mentally, right? So run us through that process. I mean, maybe we all know that sometimes physically we can push through with it, but with all this mentally, and then think there's always that trap, right, on Twitch, right? When you hit that mark, like I want to be this, I want to do this, what's that really did to you mentally? Was it hard,
it was like it started to give me like so much anxiety because, of course, when they're like great trains,
uh-huh.
you feel a little bit more like pressure to like prepare your set,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not like improvising everything like in your own
Mm-hmm.
stream. You can do whatever you want. It's like more free.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, at that time, I think I did communicate on my social media.
Mm-hmm.
And so many DJs from Twitch streamers, they were like, I'm feeling the same way, Kapra. It's like, I can handle it anymore. I want to say no to everyone, but I feel bad. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm in that point too. We want to say yes, but yeah, it's
what,
complicated.
why let me ask this: why do you feel bad at saying no, though? I mean, run me through that.
I'm terrible saying no. I think I love to give all the love to all the communities and to all the people that they support me when I started. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like I don't know.
It's just you not saying, because even you say no to me, if I ask you, I will still love you. I mean, we
Oh,
know.
Mr. Coop. I
Yeah,
know, I know.
yeah, but we know how it is, right? So it's really hard, and we heard this from a lot of people. Like physically, like I said, well, some people can last longer, but just the mental stress plus the fact of probably, I know we chatted one time that you have a goal to, like, I want to be partner, I wanted to do this and that. It's just like all the different points that you need to hit, right? And if they're not hitting, it just I think it just takes a toll on you, right? In your head, are you doubting yourself? What are the things that's going in a DJ's head, with that?
Well, actually, I think 3 months ago, I don't know. Do you notice, that I changed like my regular schedule? So I started
Yep.
streaming early morning
Mhm.
to figure out if like UK European time, all the viewers like come to the channel, and I was like
Yep.
watching like the numbers if there were like rising, going up, down, and I was like, I'm going to get crazy. I can't do this anymore. It's like I don't like this time. I need to change it for my regular back time.
Mhm.
And right now, I'm not looking at the numbers. I'm only having fun and really enjoy streaming. And as a DJ, well, I think we all love the music and
Mhm.
share it with everyone.
I think that's great, and a lot of people said that,
That's
right?
yeah, that's the fundamental, yeah, of streaming is what you call this, just having fun is the most important. But content creator fatigue is a real thing, and we
Yes.
got to take care of our mental health. um but 500, I mean, I'm still shocked by the number. That's even more than a lot of the touring DJs who exist, and
Yes.
I applaud you for that, and I applaud you too for realizing that it's too much
Yep.
and you need to slow down. So I'm glad you're
Yes.
doing that. Please take care of yourself. And yeah, to go further, really, I've seen a lot of people just go way overboard. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of people on TikTok, and eventually it's gonna catch up to them. So Capra, yeah, let's educate the people about what they can do
Yeah.
and what they should do,
Yeah.
and go
And
ahead.
slowing down, have a break. I think I haven't had like a holidays or vacations from streaming
Yep.
since I started. Probably
You
I
did
should
not.
do that. I know.
It's
Um,
refreshing. I tell you, do it because we did it. All I know is 3 weeks, but it's just a different mindset, right? And and
Mm,
and I think this is true for everybody. It's also people in the chat. Like I said, I think this is it's a trap, right? So people will go through this, right?
yes.
When you started, you don't have expectation. I will say I'm just gonna do it for fun. Then you see the numbers. You see that chart, like your
Yes.
friction coming up. Oh, I can do this. Then you have to do
mm,
more. Then you get to the stage of, hey, I'm doing more. What's happening? You get a stagnant because I think everybody will reach that peak and then not plummet down. We're just gonna dip, right? And at that point,
Yes.
that's where you start doubting: Am I doing something
mm,
wrong? And you
that's
start
the trap.
and
Exactly.
you
Yeah,
push and you keep on
you
pushing,
keep
and
pushing. Yeah.
you go downward and you keep doubting yourself. But in reality, this really has nothing to do with what you're doing, but it's really because that's just the nature of it, right? I mean, I
Yes.
know there are people like will skyrocket, but their trajectory, you cannot compare your trajectory from some other people, right? There's always different factor, not just music, the community they're on, the people. So I think once you have that realization, to your point, that you just want to have fun, I think that's
Yes.
where things get easier, and you'll be surprised that actually when you do that, things will get better. Not only
Yes.
mentally, but also number wise, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. It's crazy what you said, that I'm not sure how you don't look at the numbers, right? Because I think Grace also got into that. So what I did right now is, where she's looking in the chat, she can't see the numbers, so he doesn't know what's happening. It actually worked wonders because at that
Mm,
point she's not stressed out, right, or
Yeah.
whatever, right?
It gives you like too many stress. Yeah. I think Grace feels the same. If you are looking that number, it drives you crazy. It's like, what I'm doing wrong? What's
Yeah,
wrong today? Yeah.
exactly. And
yeah. Gus is on, but I want to know before we go to the Twitch, more of the Twitch questions. You mentioned that you are a producer, so did that come along before you started streaming, or is that something that was concurrent with your Twitch career?
No, I started before. Actually, I started to feeling like, what's going on with you, Kapra? It's like I haven't make anything like 2 years ago.
Yep.
Probably when I started like streaming, I stopped producing.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Interesting.
Why? Well, you're a 500 rate train. That's what
Why?
that's the
Because
that's the reason
500
why.
streams.
that's
There's
why.
no time.
No time. So yeah, I want to figure out like everything and say, okay, this day I'm going to produce only like for me, or maybe I like put it like that release on Spotify or only on Twitch. But I really want to go back to that also.
I think we should, right? And I think no matter what, with Twitch or not, a lot of people not that knows you will support you, and you can actually send it to Bobby Promo. So,
Yes.
so
We have Uncle Bobby. I say he's
yeah,
the Uncle Bobby. We all love
yeah,
Bobby.
yeah, he's the uncle of everybody. Well, it doesn't really help you, right, on the Twitch world, but going back, and I'm gonna dive into this because I know there's a drama before, and I know I asked in episode 1. I'm gonna ask it again. It's already stressful what you're doing. Then you add in the stress of the community, the mods, and some of the, I think, VIPs. I heard, and I don't know if you guys heard it on our first episode. We're gonna bring back in. Capra has some drama going on mods and VIPs, right? So have you
Ooh.
sorted that out? Are you good with that now?
Not too much.
Not no, not too much. Even before, so you still have people, fighting. It's not
Well,
fighting. It's more of like drama, right? What is it?
I don't know if I want to say it on the podcast.
Yeah,
Probably it need to be like a private
you can
conversation.
say everything. You can say
Maybe,
everything on this one.
maybe you can give me an advice because
We can give you.
I think I need to take a decision really soon. But as I said, I don't know how to say no. I feel bad for everyone, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think that really needs to change.
Ooh. I think that if
So
you reveal what's going on the show, we'll have to
We
ask
can.
the other party.
Yeah,
That's
and I think.
journalism 101.
Yeah, and I think
yeah,
based on the past episode that we have some insights already how to handle this, because the whole mod thing has been touched multiple
Mm,
times on
yeah.
a lot of
yes,
A
episodes,
lot of
where
insights. Yeah.
insights from guests that are mods. I know Real Ass, GN Blue is on and even Glyphs on here right now. That could give us advice, right? And again, I think there's nothing wrong to whatever your decision is. It's your channel, so spill it out. Spill it out.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like I love everyone. So it's really hard. Like looking sometimes the stream and watching things that I'm not agreed with. That and it's like, well, yes, like this person is fucking up my stream, but I don't know how can I say.
This
Yeah,
person is funny on your stream, you mean?
I don't know if he wants to be funny or maybe he wants like to fuck up my stream.
So, well, what do you mean by that? Well, there's two extremes. What is it? You don't know if he's trying to be funny or he's trying to fuck you up. So, well, give us an example. Give us a context. What that is.
No, because now, if not, you're going to know the name. No, we're not going to do this public.
So you
Doesn't
just
want to
drop a name.
reveal.
Sometimes I think when they start like talking too much about personal life, they don't realize the effect they have on the chat and in the vibes that you are
Yeah.
having. So you have like the vibe right really high, and one comment can bring all your chat like in a really bad vibe, and you're like, what the hell? What are you doing? It's like,
Mm,
Mm.
go
That's
to
mm.
therapy and talk about your issues, but don't do it on my chat. Yes.
all right. So
Oh. Yeah.
So you're telling us that you're streaming and there's a person who's just
Well, I think it's not
changing
only
the
one.
mod.
I have a few of them.
Yeah, but more person.
I think
But
they love the drama.
so isn't well a question for everybody, right? And I'm gonna say I'm not gonna steer the pot, but I'm actually steering it right now heavily. Isn't that just the job of the mod to help you there? Because it's not getting in your head. Do you think that the mod should be handling that? I mean, obviously you're stressed out because at that point, right? But you want to be happy. So do you think the mod should be doing that job of kicking him out, banning him, or putting him on timeout or something?
I don't know. I'm changing so many rules on the channel.
Okay.
Exactly for that. Yeah, like is this like a ban or this is like a timeout? So I'm trying to figure out what's like more polite,
Well,
right?
give us an here's what I want to do, right? And we have a lot of super mods on the chat right now. Give us an example. Let's say he said this on the chat, and I want the mods to chime in and say, is that a banned situation, a timeout for how many seconds, or you're gonna get the nasty whisper from them. Give it an example so that the super
Maybe
mods can talk.
we should ask our super mods we have. We have Jim Blue, Achi.
We got relax, who's being
Yeah, okay.
naughty
We're
for
going
that.
to ask them what is a timeout and what is a ban.
All right, so Capra's asking all the super mods out there, what for you? What is your criteria for a timeout versus a ban or a nasty conversation outside of the chat? Okay, tell us, all the super mods in the chat. Put it on, and we'll say, All right. So as you said, promoting. Okay, promoting that doesn't ruin the buy. I get it. You're promoting. Depends
Depends
on
on
what
the
you're
rules.
It
Depends
depends on what you're
Depends on the
promoting.
rules. Yeah.
if they ask you first. Because if you
Yeah.
agree, it's okay. But if they come and like a full spam on their channel, do you say, okay, come on?
And if you don't know them, right? If you don't know
Exactly.
them, you
If you
can
don't
come
know
in.
them,
All right.
yes.
So that's a timeout. For me, that's automatically banned. Those,
Yeah.
hey, go on Twitch and then play game, blah blah blah, right?
Yes.
Ta-
What about we had the situation? What about the person and
yes. Actually, you
but
know this person because yeah.
but
What did
but
they
there
say, by
was a
the way?
situation that we witnessed, right? Where somebody knows somebody and then the other person was promoting and then the streamer got upset and stuff like that. This was years ago. I forgot. We're not gonna mention names. But that's also entirely to the rules of the channel and how what's the character of the streamer. But then if it's nobody or a stranger, then
Yeah, that's
obviously
all.
Yeah,
automatically. Yeah.
it's hard making sometimes decisions, and then sometimes our amazing mods they are like lurking, working, and they trying to help like everyone, right? Like yeah, well, real life take us all our time.
Well, I,
Let's steer this question to Gus because automatic ban on any sexual or graphic description. But this in Gus's channel, this is
it's pretty
everyone,
bad.
everyone on the chat.
Yeah.
Then we have
Well,
to ban
yeah.
everyone on his chat.
But- yeah. I know because Gus's stream promote to say something sexual or something sexually graphic. So it's just yeah, but
Even
Oh,
Achi will be banned because she keeps
yeah,
on doing the lower camera thingy. You
yeah.
know,
We got a lot of good points here for people who actually mod.
yeah.
And they do mods for big streamers like Newhouse says. Trolls. Get shame.
Oh, the
Newhouse.
trolls. They
Yeah.
are oh bad.
Yeah, Newhouse has a lot of that with Ali K, right? You got Real Ass, who's for Naya and a lot of other partners that racist goons, and I guess things that go against your community's not policy, but more of like what you are, what your community stands for, right? So
This is a big one. Ban on racism, misogyny,
con-
non-consensual or contextual sexual or graphic description.
yeah,
Yes, very
but
important.
Yes,
That's
I'm
very important.
agree.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep,
but
I
but
agree with
do
that.
do we have? I mean, and just on the community of Twitch streamers alone, do we have a lot of those? I mean, I do see, but did anybody encounter that like a lot of times on the channel that they're modding from, right? Because I always think that Twitch community with the DJs are they're all real nice people, right? They're here to listen music. I know there are some exception, but do we do we frequently see that? I mean, I know New House. Again, you modding for a big streamer, and you also you us. I mean, is there a lot of those that you guys encountering? That just put it in the chat because I will be surprised if there's like that's it's like constant going on. But as they answer in the chat, Capra, I still go back. What did they actually say? Because you again, you are being polite. You're not gonna name names, but what did they say
I'm
against
really
the?
polite. No, I'm really. I think. Oh my gosh, I'm going to go to heaven. I'm really polite.
No.
No, I have like everything. One time, yeah, actually I banned him. He thought it
Mm.
was like an OnlyFans channel, and I was like, what? Like a really disgusting comment, sexual way, and I was like, what's going on here? It's like what? And I
Is
was
it
like,
a
okay,
random?
yeah, it was a random.
Yeah.
Sometimes what else we have on whispers, and then I say like, no, okay, this is way too much. It's like, what's going on with you, creepy?
Well, you know what? Whispers, just ignore them.
Well,
They'll be
actually,
creepy people.
I think Grace and me, we share a creepy one.
Wow. There's
You, sh-
so
you share
wait,
creepy
wait.
ones, huh?
They
Yeah,
shared a creepy
yeah,
one. Okay.
that
So
means
let's
me. That means
No,
me.
no, 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 come on, no. And Marquesa, yeah, Boyki knows who I'm talking about.
so
Um,
there's a common creepo lurking around the whispers of Our Lady. So maybe you should PM us all the username and we can all investigate and do some sleuthing to find out the real identity of this creepo because it might be someone we know.
yeah,
Mr.
I think
Mr.
everybody knows. It's Mr.
You
Cooks.
know, these suspects usually they know the people.
No, actually, I was going to ask. Probably it's Boy G. Yeah, because actually, just figured out on my commands on the channel, like a poem, and she's always like, oh, who wrote this? It's like, who wrote it? And I was like, there was a guy that was like a poet that every time that I was streaming sent like a poem. Uh,
Really?
yeah, I don't know
Really?
if she can like put it on the chat one of the poems.
A
Oh
poem
my god.
for a streamer. Put
Yeah,
it on the
I
poll.
was so I
Put it
mean,
on the
but
poll,
like,
boy G.
but it was like, okay, there we go. I think that
Poet.
I don't know if it's creep or it's like really sweet and nice.
Well, he said
I,
because a poet.
I'm always saying like, okay, maybe I'm start mixing these weird guy with the poems. He was
Well,
like, "You
Put it.
are like a butterfly that elevates us."
well, hey, hey,
Wow.
hey,
Wow.
you
We're
don't
getting
know. I
deep
mean,
here.
yeah,
Now we have
poets
to
are.
investigate more. Let's investigate more. Put it on the poll, boy G at NVHD on Twitch. Have you ever been sent a poem online by an
Hey,
admirer of yours?
I would say the poet are hard to come by. Maybe this guy is for real.
There we go. Thank you very much, Hachi. By the way, hello chat. How are you? Welcome in, everyone.
This is really interesting, right? So you have a series of stalkers, whisperers, but I mean, seriously, do we even? I mean, it's social media, right? It's just somebody posting or replying to that does that you know, and this is for everybody. Does that really affect you at all? I mean, what do you do? I guess just ignore him, right?
That depends. Sometimes it's like they're really great, like really nice things, and you say like, "Oh, it's so sweet," but you don't replay it like that because
Mhm.
they mix everything, right? They can do that. The other day, I think it was on Friday,
Hmm.
only one like wish for me like thank you so much for that amazing time on the stream. Like I was feeling really bad and you changed my day, and I was like, okay, that's cool, that's sweet. I don't know.
So
I
you
hope
have a
he's
serious.
I hope he's saying it like in the right way, not like in a creepy way.
So
I'm
Capra
gonna.
has a serial stalker
I
that
have so
is.
many serial stalkers.
She has so many serial stalkers. So I
I,
think we. Wait, hold on. I think we should edit the show and not let every. Well, she mentioned the city she's gonna go to for
yeah, we have
vacation,
to. We
and we
have to
put
take that
that on the
out.
show. We have to take that off because
Yeah, we're
we
not gonna
might put her
ask
on
you where
physical
are
harm.
you next.
Oh
Yeah,
my
let's
god.
not do that.
But let's put it this way though. I guess that's fine, right? So okay, I have an amazing time in the stream. Can you imagine that? Somebody on Gus whisper, "Gus, I have an amazing time on your stream." I will actually.
I
There's
have an
Actually,
amazing.
guys, I
I
really
don't
have
know.
an
I don't
amazing
know how
time
I
when
would
I
react.
see your stream.
So, Gus, it doesn't
I,
happen. Because I'm thinking by now someone would want to buy your costumes, unwashed costumes from you guys.
he probably saw like what in a span of 90 minutes he saw Gus's which you have to put a cool down, dude. You have to because everybody just putting that command where they're showing your butt. And we've been seeing
Yeah,
half of the stream is Guts butt or ass,
there has
and
to be a
then
cool down on that
and
because
this
it's one after the other.
and somebody's
Okay.
gonna say, "I'm having an amazing time on your stream." Can you imagine somebody saying that?
that's
I
gonna be
don't buy
hard.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think my stream is full of creepies. Because I'm watching uh everyone is voting that they don't have like poems.
Well, yeah, not poems. So we didn't get that poems, but I think there are people who will whisper you on that. So we talk about your whisperers, your poets, right? And you talk about your talkers. Let's talk about your mod situation right now. Are you good with your mods now?
I don't know how many months I have. I need to check out. I think last year I have like 35.
Yep.
And that was like,
35.
yes,
Wait.
I,
35
wait.
mods?
yes.
Well, I guess you need it because you do 500 streams. So
Yeah,
I
yeah. If one wasn't available, it was the other one. So
so
it was great.
I
I
hope
hope
it's not one
you're
of the
not paying them.
I hope it's not one of the 35 who's a stalker. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
I keep
I hope not.
I keep thinking about it. It's gonna be. It might be someone who she knows. So I'm afraid for your safety here.
It's for my safety. Let's hope not.
I hope
Actually,
not.
do you know who is?
Wow. Well,
He
well,
lives in
speaking of,
Florida.
oh, that's Boy G. That's not.
Boy
Yeah.
G,
Boy
Uh,
G.
Boy G,
that's Chris.
Boy
Yeah, but
G. Watch out for the
thir-
cops
35
knocking
Oh,
on your
mods.
door.
okay. We have 8 right now. Thank you, Jim Blue.
You
Yes.
ain't. But how did you come up with
Compared to
35?
35.
Did somebody ask you to be your mod, or did you pick them? How do you pick your mods?
They asked me, and with so many like raid trains, they start like sometimes the ones that organize that raid train, they were
Become your
like,
mod.
yeah, put me like give me the rights, and then I can do some things while the train is going.
Oh, okay.
Then I
Oh,
was like,
so she
okay,
can't.
few of them they were like streamers also, so I was like, okay, I think this is not a good idea. Okay, let's take out
She's
off
she can't.
the rights.
Capra can't say no to ratings, and she can't say no to
No to
mods.
being mod. Oh my
So
god.
then when I take like so many mods up, they were like, why did you do that? And I was like, whoa, well, why? It's like, so then I have to give like a full explanation, like, well, I think it's not working good the way I want. And they stopped like coming to my stream, and I was like, okay, what is this, kindergarten or what?
Well, okay, for the streamers channel, right? How do you guys get your mods? Is there an onboarding process or something? Do you have like somebody file an application? Do you guys have anybody does that? Or you just pick your you pick your buddies for your community. That's a given, right? But let's say for mods that are not part of the community, do you do any sort of like onboarding, and do you train them?
I
What's
think
the process?
I need to start to do that, Mr. Coops.
So you
Let's
have an
train.
H. Yeah, that would be a great idea. You onboard and there's an like not HR, but more of like an application, and then on the application you review them, right? You have the certain criterias. How your schedule flexibility. Do you put on your application? I stream Thursday, Friday, this hour, right? What's how long you've been modding? Can you be referred by somebody else's channel? I
Are
mean,
you a creepy? Did you send whispers and enjoy this
do,
trip?
do you know how to do a poet or a haiku? Like, do you have that? But, so, how is that? Uh, I mean, do you guys think as streamers that would be a good practice, or I don't know. I mean, because I heard there are streamers who actually have applications, for being mod, the
Oh,
big
it
streamers.
really exists? Oh, send it
It
to
is
me.
it. Well, no, they have their own process, I heard, but it's more of like, you apply. But again, these are the big streamers, right? That loves to be in the community, being a mod for them. I'm not sure if
Oh,
they're getting paid though. So
Maybe
I
maybe
think
it's a
it's
good idea to have an application, but for somebody else to handle the interview and not directly go to Capra herself. So, for example, they go to Mr. Coops, they have an interview, they get screened, stuff like that. That way, you don't have to say no to this mod applicant. Mr.
ah,
Coops can screen
send,
that
send
person
them in.
for you.
Send them to me. I that think that's a good process. Send them to me. Yes, this is my hiring manager. Tell them, Mr. Coop, send them to me,
okay.
and I will to really ask. I will torture them. I will
Wait,
train them.
wait, we need to figure out the skills. If they like make
Yeah.
cool poems, they sing.
Yeah, but
What's
Something.
their GPA? Did they volunteer?
Oh,
Any referrals?
actually, the creepy one that Grace Marquesa and myself share, I think he asked me at least 5 times if I can make him a mob. Oh, it's him. Yes. And I'm like,
Mm.
well, I'm so sorry, but my boss doesn't allow that. It's like, oh, did you have a boss? He's like, well, everyone knows that Mr. Cooks is the boss.
See, that's why she should do the interview and screen
oh my god.
everyone out.
I like Newhouse. Get them a training manual and onboarding. Yeah, Newhouse. I agree with that. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna go all the way, all corporate, and they will get to this boot camp, right? Like put them on a boot that that they have to go through. But in all seriousness, though, what is really what is the number one qualification of being a mod? Aside from always being there, what do you think as streamers? What is the number one qualification of being a mod or
Put
being
that in
your
the
Ah,
mod?
chat. Yeah, put that in
oh,
the chat.
for me, that's a really hard one. Why, Georgia? Don't you just say I'm going to push you with my
Yeah,
questions tonight?
I tell you, we have practice 23 episode later. We don't have practice back then in episode one. So what is your qualifications?
I think loyalty.
That's a
Yes,
good one. And loyalty
loyalty.
means what's loyalty
Uh,
mean to you?
that they care about you. Like, actually, I don't know. Well, our community that we share like so many mods like Achi, Meg, Boiji, Jam Blue. Well, we're like more like a family, so we take care about each other. So
Hmm.
I think they really know us as streamers that they know in our face that something is like avoiding us,
Hmm.
probably. So we don't have to say anything because they know.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
like,
good point.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. And to Achi's point, just chime in if you have some perspective, right? So because it's all about that community. I think Oz also said the same thing with on Naiads, right? It's all about knowing, again, loyalty and trust. To your point, right? Knowing them, whether they're be there or not, right? You know that they're always going to be there supporting you. I think that's what you need as mod, right? Um, willingness to
This is
ah,
Oh my god.
now we can get
That's a
into
good
the
one.
spicy
Yeah.
topic. This is the
oh,
spicy
you
part.
guys, you're getting.
Mr. Coops, Mr. Coops, can
Oh,
you can
I, I,
you
I,
give us your take on this as
well,
a mod?
that's a double-edged sword. Is willingness to sleep with me or not getting in. If dude, if you make a mistake, not sleeping in the room, at least for me.
So don't make a mistake, mod.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? So it's uh, yeah, that cracking me up. And then all right, so you sorted your mod situation, right? Right
Yeah.
now, I think
Yeah.
you're good with the 8.
I need to little. I'm watching the list. Okay, I need to see all the names, but already saw that Edwin was like, "I'm not a mod, and I'm your mod under Steam." Okay, Edwin, if you want, I think you're not going to be a mod anymore.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
go
not.
as support and give me the cheese. That doesn't matter anything else. You don't have to be a mod.
So you sorted your mod. Now I know you have issues with your VIPs also. So is that sorted out?
Oh, that's other level. Ah, the VIPs. Oh
How,
my gosh.
how many VIP do you have?
Is
I don't
Edwin a,
know.
is
Let's have
Edwin a
that first.
VIP?
How many? I don't know how many VIPs I have actually, but it's complicated. Yes.
It's
Yeah.
complicated.
When
You
they
can
one
you
time
can
I
say
take
no.
off, I know one time I take off the VIP thing and I received like a whisper like, "If you take my VIP, I'm going to kill myself." And I was like, what's going on?
No.
What's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on here?" It's like, okay, you have it back. Don't kill yourself. It's not going to be my fault.
Oh
Wait,
no.
don't tell me you can say no when they ask you about VIP also.
No,
Well,
I need to start to saying no. That's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have to say no on those, right? I mean, VIP is actually something that you have the right to say, put it in there or take them out, right?
Now
And
Yes.
I
yeah,
really
and we
want to
all agree.
investigate. I really want to find out if this is just a singular person doing all of this to you.
Different ones.
Different username, but this is the same person.
Probably is that. Okay, thank you, boy. Jim Blue, I have 12 VIPs.
Damn, Jay and Blue knows
Well,
his
wow.
research. Look at you, Jay and Blue. Good job. That's the one there. Knows
That's
everybody.
someone.
So, I don't even know how many VIPs the Grace has. Good job,
Oh,
Jay.
Mr. Coop, you are so bad. Now figure
Yeah,
out how many they have.
yeah, but
I
again,
bet not a lot for Grace Music. I mean, it's like Jen Blue said, they should never ask to be a mod or VIP. It's by
Absolutely.
invite.
well, I
Yes.
get that, but VIP, I agree. Yeah, but sometimes a mod you can get away with it if you know them, right?
You
And
have
but
to know.
you can say no, right? VIP, you can never ask somebody, "Hey, can I VIP?" Unless, of course, it's a redemption, right? That probably gonna
Yes.
cost like what
Yeah.
100,000.
Gus, do you have VIPs? I don't even know if I think I
I
have
don't
a
know.
few, but
I don't even check it. I think I have some. Yep.
I think I have some. Goose, you're so quiet tonight.
What do you mean? That
Me,
wait for
I'm
later.
talking.
Yeah, wait for
Cap,
the questions later. Good
Capra,
job,
Oh
I
my.
guys.
can, Capra, I can give you 1 minute to ask questions to Gus if you want.
Yeah,
Okay.
what do you want to ask?
Yeah, you can ask
Uh,
him anything.
I am still wondering. Are you still using the custom of the Little Mermaid?
Oh, you want that? You can want to borrow? You want to borrow that?
We can do like a back to back using the same custom of mermaid.
Oh,
Do
you
you
have
have
a
a mermaid
mustache.
costume?
No,
I can
I
do
don't
it.
have one, but we can figure it
Wow.
out.
Wow. Okay.
Did
Well,
you
we can do.
know that?
We can erase that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. No, I have a really good question, Gus. Did you have
Please.
like whispers, creepy whispers about how to dress on the stream? Like girls saying, "Oh, I really enjoyed your stream today."
What do you mean?
No,
What do you mean?
no,
Oh,
I
Did
don't
you?
get any whispers on my
he
costume. No.
he doesn't get
oh.
whispers because it's already in the chat. All the comments are in the chat.
And you can even ban them because they're true. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, another question for Mr. Coops.
Oh,
Oh
okay. You're
no,
asking,
you're
right?
in the spot.
Jeez.
During the spot, it's really nice being the spot, right, Mr. Coops? How many whispers Grace received?
I don't check her whispers.
Oh, thanks God.
She,
Don't
But
do
I'm
she,
it.
sure there's but
she,
I'm sure there's
she,
whispers.
there are whispers. She tells
Mm.
them, but I don't know how many. But again, I mean, some of them I laughed about, right? Because there are some nasty ones. Don't get me wrong, but I just
Mm.
laugh like, what
Yes.
the heck? Because
What's it?
uh, what's gonna do, right?
What's the definition
Yes.
of nasty? What's nasty?
Well, not. Oh, okay. Nasty is a big word, but some the things that, they- they the thing about the dynamics between us, a lot of people know, our situation, right? But there are people like new that probably doesn't know who Mr. Coop is. Mr. Coops is a mod, right? So they still attempt to say something or ask, out that ask something like, like, what are you doing, and they start with what it's all gonna start with what you're doing. Grace being polite, okay, she's gonna answer some, but it leads to the next question. You just stop at that point. So just stop answering. Just tell them
Hmm.
you don't check your whispers, but
Just
that's
ignore.
what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this will be true probably in Instagram, right, or any social media. You will get all of those, but again, I I, I
Yes,
don't
Boy
really.
G is asking that.
I don't
How
even bother.
how many whispers do I receive per day? Um. Oh my gosh, Boy G.
Wow.
I think a few whispers on Twitch, DMs on Instagram. Uh, Discord, they
Damn.
are not that creepy on Discord. um, Actually, Facebook. And suddenly, like lately, they're like, can you give me your phone number? It's like, what? Like, what? Whoa, no,
Wow. Old
no. It's
school.
like, no,
That's old school.
no.
Full number.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to answer. I'm going just to start blocking people.
Yep. Oh my god. Well, that's that's really interesting. That's interesting. You get well. I hope you can say no on some of those requests, right? So
Absolutely, Mr.
we,
Coops.
we just want to know. I know you said you can't say no, but hopefully you can say no to some of these creeps. But how about in? I know you do a lot of um, DJing, right? You do a lot of events, right? Outside of
Yes.
these, also, do you also get those like in the club?
Oh, yes. Actually, the other day I was talking with a friend about that, and he asked me, "What do you like more, like streaming or like being a DJ like in real life?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's like, I think guys, they're like probably is worst on real life because you have the person over here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a story about that? Whatever
Oh
that is.
yeah, that was like a few months ago. The last time I was in Playa, I have a gig on a rooftop, and it was like in the morning. It wasn't like night late. So this guy was like really drunk, and like all the employees there, they were like, oh, just ignore him. So
What
he
did he
decided
do?
like drinking and saying weird things. So he decided like come to the booth, and I was like, okay. It's like, sorry, I'm working. I haven't ever seen in my life a DJ girl, and I'm like, uh huh. Okay, let's pretend that's true.
Okay,
So the
making the
guy
move.
keeps going like start like speaking about all his life and everything, and I was like, for real, dude. He's like, go and take a seat, take another drink, but let me do my work. No, he stayed there like the 5 hours I was doing my job.
Were you still smiling when you said that, or you gave that person the face?
No, I told him, he's like, really, I'm working. He's like, I can put your attention. I don't know what you're saying. But he was like so happy, still drunk. And then when I was like leaving, he was like, I want to give you a tip. You're really good. And I was like,
Oh, you
what?
can. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now you give me a tip. He's like, you're annoying and creepy. And then you tip me. He's like, okay.
I'll
And he
take
was
the
like,
tip, but stay away from me.
I'll take the tip. Okay, thank you very much.
So do you get
Uh,
like drinks when you're DJing in real life? Like people give you drinks and like
Oh yeah, they try to send me like, oh, can I buy you a drink? Or sometimes the managers of the places they're like, oh, you can have like whatever you want, like it's free. But I don't know. I don't like to like DJ while I'm drinking. So all the
what is
times
that?
I wait till
uh,
like after like when I end my session, my set and everything is like then I have like a few drinks, one, two.
That's
Well,
interesting. Some people say they actually like it better
drinking.
that they play when drinking. How about you guys? When you do IRL, do you like drinking better?
Well, if they give me drinks, I'll drink it. Yeah. So that's it.
That should be free.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It opens up your
absolutely,
mind,
I took
right?
everything.
Of
One
course.
time, one time, Gus was hammered while DJing. This was years ago. Really hammered.
That
Really?
would
He
be
was
that would
saying
be
words. He was saying
that,
words he probably don't remember.
Yeah.
that,
If probably I
that,
have Mike, I'll be an MC too. Yeah.
I will pay for that. I'll just buy you drinks, right?
No, I don't know. Actually, I don't like streaming and drinking. I think it's not a great mix doing that. Mm-mm.
You are
Uh,
very professional.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very professional. Well, I don't know if I can say the name.
Hey, well, before
What is
before we continue, this is a very important tip from Jad Sia. Order the drink yourself to make sure, because there are so many incidences nowadays where you get a drink, or even if you have a drink and you put it down, never put down your drink, by the way, for the ladies. Never put
Yeah.
it down and lose sight of it, because you'll never know what's going to go in it. So thank you for that
ah
tip, Jad Sia.
Yes.
That's a great tip for all the ladies, even the gentlemen.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm still gonna get free.
I'm gonna
It's
say
free.
like they don't put they
Is
don't put
it
anything on my drink. God damn it.
well, you asked me, is it free? Ah, let's go. Oh my
You'll
god.
never know. You'll never know what's in there.
That's true though, but
And
yeah,
because he's having the drink up, he's like, "Oh, my drink."
oh
And
my
goes,
There's
god.
there's a story on Reddit. This is real. This is a business trip. Female on a business trip. Usually you're out for drinks, right? After a day of working, and then after a few drinks, this female never knew what happened next, and she had to report it to the police the next day, stuff like
Roofie.
that.
Wow.
So just put some caution in drinking. Roofie, you could
Yeah,
be roofie.
"Ruthie,
Yeah.
yeah, they got roofied. Oh my god.
girls don't drink." Yeah, that's why I don't drink. Actually, they look at me like oh, probably these DJs like doing something else because I'm always drinking water. If you have noticed my streams, I'm always drinking water. So they're like, oh, probably this DJ is like in pills. That's why she doesn't drink. So, yeah, that makes sense. She had the bottle of water, and I'm like, oh, think whatever you want.
Yeah, they'll think you're taking
Yeah, yeah,
Molly.
yeah.
Yes.
Wow. So do you miss and I know you said you want to get back to producing music. Do you miss it? I mean, we're all waiting for you to get back on that. What do you miss about producing music?
I don't know, like being creative, like with new sounds, old sounds, like that feeling that you are doing like something else and not only like mixing the music of other DJs. It's really cool. I love it, but I don't know. It gives you like a different feeling with the music.
Okay. All right. So, but I mean, do you think being on Twitch really kind of held you back there, or do you feel like Twitch is just another thing that you know that it's going to be adding to your some of the things you do an accolade? So, what do you think about that? Do you think Twitch is holding you back there?
Oh no, absolutely not. No, I love my community on Twitch. It's like I always say, they're my family, right?
Mm.
And I really enjoy streaming. Like I really too much. So I think probably it's like a different time, and I don't know. It's like I need just to figure out the time for everything, right?
Yeah, and
But
again, I
yeah, if
think
you tell me that you are going to stop streaming and start producing, no, I rather stay like streaming.
oh, that's good. Yeah, there you go. You heard it here. I mean, some people, if they have the chance, they will probably pick that. But I think it's all, and you said it right. It's the family. It's the fun you're getting. That's why you're continuing, even though you're what doing 500 rate trains. It's still fun for you. But
That was
you
crazy,
have,
right?
yeah, you have to say no, though. I'm gonna say, to do that.
I'm going to start saying no, Mr. Coops, for real.
There you go. There you go. So we're gonna go to the next segment, Capra, but we want to keep you here, right? Because we have these segments where we talk about things outside of Twitch. We don't have this on episode one.
What?
To all
Yes.
of you who just, okay, I mean, Capra is actually our first guest on TGND, and this is where you guys all know how TJND started, right? It started the day before, an idea the day before, and said, let's do it. Oh, I found StreamYard. Let's do this. You got mics? We got mics, everything. And then we were scrambling. All right, we're going to do 8:30. Do we do a guest or not? We don't know because we don't know what we're doing. And then I actually messaged Capra while she's streaming. Do you want to jump uh, on, on our show? Oh, sure. And then we did that. So we all heard
She
this,
can't say no.
yes, she can't say no. Yes,
I can
exactly.
say
That's
no.
that's an example. She can't say that, but this is we're due to get her on all the segments, right? This is a segment of the show where sound decision have these things outside of Twitch that we want you to be part of and see what you can comment on. And then we all know on the last segment is Gus's no dumb question. Just on the no dumb question, we've been getting a lot of good topics. We've been talking about things that you do to your body.
Oh my god.
To do that, some people find it, disgusting. We talk about that. So I can't wait for that. So, but Pat, what's let's go to beyond the Twitch and see, what you have in store for us.
Let's go.
All right. So, what do you have in store for us that is outside of Twitch on Beyond the Neighborhood, DJ Pat?
Okay. Before I start, I thought you had some topics, but I guess by not having any pre-show meeting, we did not discuss. But anyway, to warm
What
up
topic?
the
Let's talk
to
about it.
warm up to warm up the beyond NBHT portion of the show, I think this is an A roll from a festival. Last week we spoke about Coachella, but I think this is a more interesting festival.
Oh, what the fuck is
Check
that?
that out. That is
Are those speakers?
a bunch of speakers on top of like a tricycle. So apparently in India, there's a festival of loudspeakers where it's a competition of having the best setup. But look at how janky that is. There's a person on top of there, and they form the speaker like a line array, but with ropes and straps, and there's a person on top of it. And I want you guys to comment on this because I've never seen this before.
So are those all hooked up together?
Per
Apparently,
per
right?
tricycle, yeah, per tricycle they're hooked up. There's a culture in Asia and Southeast Asia of having so many loudspeakers in like a wall setup, and they'll just run the boom box, and it gets very loud. And this is their festival.
Is that dangerous? Just the setup itself, but it's been like like decibel wise, or I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know festival can be loud, but isn't that you
None
know?
of this looks safe.
I mean,
I mean, I get the point of Mr. Coops. That kind of like following the people, right?
yeah,
Look at the comments here. Like, not everyone's worried about the safety.
Yeah.
the
I
Indians version of Mad Max. That's funny.
It,
Indian.
actually, it's crazy, but I would love to DJ from like up there.
Oh, Kapra. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like a little spice for like adrenaline or something.
Ah,
Don't wait for people to ask you because you can't say no. You're probably gonna end up there.
she will
Very
say
much.
yes.
I
You
mean,
have
can
it.
you do this? It's like, yeah, let's do it. It's like, how can I say no? It's like, no, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Second topic. Weeks ago in the Philippines, one of the airlines, Middle Eastern airlines, they had a job fair. And this is the line for the flight attendants to apply. Let's see if he's going to play. They said this was a kilometer long line to get into the agency to
Damn,
apply
a kilometer.
at Emirates. Yeah, Emirates Air.
Oh, so that's a good airline though.
That is a good airline. It's the most sought after job for anyone who went through training. Look at that. That's
How many?
blocks and blocks away.
So how long is a kilometer in miles? What is that conversion?
Point 0.6.
0.6 miles long, and
Mhm.
they only need what, 3?
They're not gonna need this much.
I only need 3. Yeah, the chances are right.
That
Yeah, but
is, look at
yeah,
that, nonstop.
but
That's crazy.
And they
imagine.
started lining up the night before too. It's like a line in Best Buy for the latest
For
Nintendo,
the Black Friday.
the Black Friday. Yeah,
But again, it's Emirates, right? They have the best planes, right? Have you seen their bathroom? I'm not sure if anybody flew in Emirates.
they
I
have
did not.
showers in
Yeah,
golden.
Oh, really? We
yeah.
need pictures of that.
So if you
I
fly
admit I
business,
did not prepare, but we can look
yeah,
that up. But
you
anyway,
look that up on YouTube, right? There's a
if for the audience, if you don't know, the Philippines is the largest exporter of workers,
right.
right? Every one of us, including us three in this chat.
I'm Philippine too. What about some decisions? I'm Philippine too.
Yeah,
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 but
you're
you,
Mr. Cooks,
Filipino too, but
they
you
adopt me.
but but
I
you're
got
not an
exported.
overseas worker.
Yeah,
You travel a lot. You're not an overseas worker. You didn't have to go online this long line to get in the cabin crew, right? Gus, what's your insight? I know you know someone from Emirates working there.
what's the
Yeah, I mean
benefits? Do you know?
the benefits are good. Yeah, because
The benefits are good.
my sister flies. I think free for like
Your
some
sister works for Emirates.
no her husband.
See,
Oh,
awesome
so they
benefit.
that
Yeah,
did you
Not
did,
only
did
that, there's housing, there's
housing?
transportation, everything.
I want to go to work there. I'm going
Do
to
they
change.
need a DJ? They need
No,
a DJ.
I'm going to change the career.
You want to change your career? You're already doing event. You're gonna have to line up, Capra. There's not gonna be any special treatment.
Maybe if I have Lavender Rocks, my DJ walking booth, it's going to be
No,
like more fun that line.
no,
Yeah.
nice. Will
Okay.
you do that though? Let's talk about that for a second. So
Okay.
Lavonda does that, right? Uh,
Yes,
will you try that?
I don't know. It looks cool, but I don't know if I can like concentrate myself like doing and walking at the same time on the street. I don't know. I need to think about it.
Yeah, what
Working
she
and
does is
streaming.
hard. Yeah. Yeah, walking and streaming and then minding, that what she does is hard. I'm gonna say,
Yeah,
what's the other DJ's name that does that on YouTube? Not
Suwat.
on
Suwat.
Suwa.
Yeah.
Suva.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Suwa. Oh my God, he's on boat. He jump on a plane. He's on
He
like an elephant, right?
he's done everything.
Crazy.
But
It's
even
crazy.
Lavonda's is crazy because she does it for marathons and all that. She's trying to run with the runners and all that.
She's amazing. I'm like, I really want that energy.
Oh yeah,
I'll
and
tell you
it's
what, Capra, you can do that in India in one of those rickety tricycles, and
you'll
you
be on
can
top.
be that can be your brand. That will be your brand.
Yes, let's do that.
Well, yeah, and I think also with Labonte, that's very brave of her. And then you guys know that she got her gear got stolen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, she lives
Yeah,
like
Unfortunately,
on LA, right?
yeah. And the amount of people
okay.
like, all
I
right,
have
what's the
a
next?
I have a follow up to the Emirates Air situation. Okay, just I'm not gonna say anything. Let's watch the B roll. I don't know if it's an A roll. So this is the entrance to the agency where thousands of people are applying. There is a height thingy majingy where they measure the
I-
applicants, and if you
Then
don't meet the 5'3", I think 5'3" is the height, you
I,
are
I
out.
I hope they say that on the end of the line
Oh
because
my.
you half an hour. I mean, like 3 hours
Four
later.
out, 4 hours, four
Yeah.
hour
And
line.
then 4 hours later, and they tell me like I'm 1 inch short. Then fuck you. I'm gonna say that. You should have put that on the end of the line.
That's
Okay,
true.
apparently it was on the details of the application or the paperwork that the height requirement is written in
What?
bold letters, and
So
these people still took a chance.
what? What? What they're thinking? They're gonna grow that 4 hours to be
Maybe,
there?
maybe it's a
So maybe
mistake. It's a mistake. They should have not.
the shoe can.
Oh, what?
Maybe,
4 hours? Yeah,
maybe,
the
yeah.
shoe actually, got smaller.
Maybe they're
But
thinking, oh, maybe they won't have my shoe removed, and I'll be able to get
Yeah,
in. But
could be.
yeah, but
unfortunately, no.
you have to give props. Look at what they're wearing. I heard it's like on the like 40
40
what was
degrees.
it 40,
Yeah.
40 Celsius, so that's like
Mm.
upper 90s for us.
Humidity
Yes.
wise,
Or
it's 100,
yeah,
105.
100. I
Yeah.
heard it's like the real feel is like 100, right? You're wearing that 4 hours later,
Not
outside.
sitting. You're not sitting. Yeah. You're waiting.
Yeah,
They're in
dude,
heels too.
right. Even if you're 5'8", the time you get there, you're probably like 5'7" because of everything that you did on the humidity.
So, paging
Wow.
Delta Airlines and American Airlines, we have thousands of people who are capable of doing this job. So please hire people from the Philippines. And I know
Yes.
you don't have a height
Wha-
requirement.
What
But
what is the height?
why do
Height?
yeah?
Oh,
What's
actually, there is a height requirement because they should be able to reach the upper, luggage section, right? They should be able
just
to do that.
close
I
the
think
door?
that,
You mean just
Yeah,
close
yeah,
the
but
to
door?
be
but
able to.
'Cause they don't help you now with the luggage anyway. They don't touch it.
Yeah, they don't care. They are like, "Ah, do it yourself."
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So then they
What,
can get rid of the height requirement. Then
yeah, but what's the requirement? 5'8"?
I think it's 5'3", for
Oh,
women.
5'3". All right, it's 5'3". Okay,
Okay,
then
that's not bad.
that makes sense. That makes sense. I thought it says 5'8". Like
No, that's a tough one,
yeah, I'm
especially
a
for Filipinos. No.
yeah. Interesting. All right, so that's what we have for Beyond the Neighborhood. We talk about airlines. Boom boxes in India's. But I want to go now to the best, probably the best part. Of the show right now, and this is where everybody is waiting for Gus's answer. Is
And we're
his
keeping
like,
Capra because she
yeah,
has to
oh, you
participate.
have to be there, yeah. And this is your favorite, no dumb questions. All right, everybody on lurk right now. This is what you're waiting for. We have actually a few canned questions that will be everybody's going to be interested. Gus, go for it, buddy.
Yeah. Let's start with this one. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
What's the weirdest dream I ever
Yeah.
had? Capra. You have
Ah,
to go.
why? Okay, the weirdest or the creepy one?
Uh,
Doesn't
it's up
matter.
to you. Yeah.
Creepy. Yeah.
Ah, this is a good one. I think a few months ago, I was really like dreaming, and I started like watching like in a line, all the people like family friends that pass away like in a line watching me, and I was like, what is this? It's like, yeah, weirdest one. I was like, probably I'm dead. They're giving me like the welcome.
Why is it
But
weird? Because there's a line. Because what for? What airlines?
No, like in my dream, like I probably was with airlines. They were asking for
So there's
Jeff.
a line to there's a line to apply for a flight attendant.
So you
wait,
were
wait, wait.
you
So
were there.
I were there, and oh my
I
my.
think I I think I know why they're in your dreams. You did not make them VIPs.
Oh, that's why I say no to them, and they're like
yeah.
haunting me in my dreams.
Wait. So if they lined up, did you even try to walk or
And
did you
then
run?
no, I was like, this is a dream. Wake up, wake up. It's like I
Oh,
didn't want to stay more than in that dream. It was really crazy,
that's scary. Yeah.
scary one.
Yeah,
Have you guys had the dream where someone is chasing after you,
that you
and
can't
in
run.
real life you can run
Yeah,
fast, but
you can't.
somehow you can't get away from them. I get
Oh
that
yeah,
before a lot. So
I,
the
I
not
think
getting away from.
I get that a lot. Even not just running. It's something you need to
Mr.
do.
Good.
Just something you need to do. Like let's say you're playing basketball and you have to
Mm.
shoot the ball. That you
Hmm.
are, you just attempt it, or just doing something that you can't
You're
pull the
not
trigger.
able to do it, but you
Yeah,
know you
yeah,
can do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I know
weird.
it's crazy,
Oh.
right? It's weird.
But did you
yeah.
try to like go back to this to your dream so that you can get back at them? Like I was like,
You
there's a
woke up. You
scary.
mean?
Yeah. I
Mm.
woke up and then I said, "Yep, I'm ready now. I can go back to sleep."
Do you guys
But
ever had that? That's hard. I mean, but sometimes you get it. Like you can actually like you get you wake up and then it's a weird one, and then you go to the bathroom, come back, and then you jump back to where it is. You guys get that
yeah,
often?
yeah.
I don't. I don't.
No, I don't.
Sometimes I can
I'm
do that
sure. Yeah.
sometimes.
For me, the
Wow.
weirdest is really like waking up, but when you woke up, it's still a dream. Then you have to wake up
Oh yeah,
again.
I have. Yeah.
I had that a lot of times. See, that for me, that's always weird. And after you did that, you feel like you're so tired. So that's really, one of the weirdest
Maybe
dream.
it's a sign you're really tired. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
How
Yeah.
about
Next,
you?
Who me?
No, no,
For
no.
Gus.
yeah, for
Yes. What
me,
will you?
the weirdest dream is like I see a shadow, but I'm awake, but I'm shouting, but no one's really hearing it. Like if my wife is next to me and I can see her, but I'm shouting, but she said she can't hear anything.
You
And then
sure that's
there's
a
like,
dream?
Mhm.
Are
Yeah.
you sure that's a dream? Isn't that just the part when your wife is ignoring you? I do
It
that
could be.
sometimes.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Grace
Mr.
does that to
Cooks,
me sometimes.
you are mean, Mr. And that's why Mr. Coops is the one that make the dishes all the nights.
Virgil
Did you have
Magsino,
to?
welcome to the show.
Eh,
Please give
Sorry.
us a question. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Grace.
So no dumb question, guys. Any questions, right? We're gonna answer it. There, no matter how hard, no, how dumb it is. Give us a one question. Right?
But when you were a kid, like, do you had the dream that you're gonna pee, and then when you wake up, it's like, God damn it, I'm peeing already.
wait, wait. Did you say when you were a kid or you now?
You
Well,
said where you're
now
kid.
you can wake up. Now you can wake up, but it depends. I mean,
Guys, you need to say only when I'm drunk. Oh my god.
Okay, here we go with P again. You know that's the best beauty tips, right? So you guys missed last week.
We've
P
had
is the
so
best beauty tip.
many topics in the show. So many.
Yeah, so many
We've
P.
had so many in. We've had so many Indian topics and toilet
Oh
topics on
shit!
this show.
Well, you, right, you did an Indian thing again. Sound decisions. We said we're gonna avoid Indian topic.
Well,
They're gonna
I didn't
flag us
do it.
racist.
I didn't do it on purpose. It just came out. You
But
know.
we're like family right here, right? Oh no,
The-
we're not even close. But yeah, let's say we're family.
Yes.
We're not even like in a racist way. It's like, oh yeah, we were a friend. We are
No,
bros.
we love our Indian
oh
family.
well, yeah,
We definitely.
we loved it. Yeah. What?
okay,
Is there the next one, Gus?
yeah. So let's do this. So if you were a superhero, what would your superpower be, and what would be your superhero name?
Wow.
Hmm.
Mm.
All right, guy.
I still like the time travel thing because
All right.
nostalgia is a huge thing for me.
So
Going back in the past.
your power is time travel. All right. What's your name?
Rolex.
Wow.
Oh, wow, very creative. Time.
Hi, I'm
Why?
Rolex, and I can
Mm.
What?
travel
What?
And
back.
you're also sponsored by the company, so
Oh, my God. How about you guys?
you'll have the crown here on your costume. Mm.
How about you?
Me, um, I don't know.
The Little Mermaid.
No,
I'm singing.
go first. I'm thinking which one is mine.
I want to see what Edwin says, which is I'm not surprised why he picked this.
I'm not surprised.
Why are we not
What's
surprised?
Edwin?
Edwin Macaboy's
Invisible Man.
power is invisibility. Oh my God! Why am I
What?
not
Capra,
surprised?
Capra, be careful of the stalker. It could be this guy. Just saying.
It's macaroni. I need to be like really 100% honest.
You know why he wants to be invisible, right?
He wants to make creepy things. Yeah.
What's your name, Edwin? What would be the name for
What
your
would be your
superhero?
name?
Yeah.
Oh my
Mm,
God!
Edwin, please
We're
let us know what
waiting.
would be your name.
What about you, Mr. Coops?
Well, it's not in line to Edwin's. My DC superhero that I'm favorite that like is the Flash. So I want to be fast.
You want to be
I
fast.
love that.
Yeah, because the fast could also be invisible in some way,
And
right?
it
So
also can travel back in time,
go travel back in time. You're right.
right?
So because it
Oh
can
Right?
also
yeah.
travel back in time.
There's
So
so much you
he,
can do. Yeah.
he's underrated. That's why I want it to be Flash. Now, um, what is my superhero name? That's I'll get back to
ICQ.
you then.
ICQ. Edwin, really?
That's his superhero name.
Do you sound like a company? Like
It sounds like the first chat online in life.
That
I
means
see
he can
you.
see you, but you can't see him.
ICQ.
How about you, Capra? Superhero, and what's your name?
Ah, this is a really, really easy one.
Oh,
Hmm.
Hmm.
what is it?
Yeah, I'm the mother of the dragons, so yeah.
What's your superpower?
The superpower. Let me think. It was not easy at all. Um, ah, probably like Wonder Woman. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
it's true.
Princess
But
Diana. Okay.
wait, like can throw like fire like a dragon. That will be great. I don't need to
What
like start saying like it's just to
what
everything.
is what is the Spanish name? Or what is the Spanish of Wonder Woman?
La Mujer Maravilla.
Well,
La
What?
that's
Mujermana
sexy.
Maravilla.
I'll write it.
You
Put it
should
on the
change your.
chat. Cynthia.
That would be a good
While she's
scan.
typing that, this will be the next question that we all need to answer, including the chat and including Edwin Makabuay. If you were a stripper, what song would you dance to?
Ooh.
That's easy for me. It's
That's
a
easy for
go-to.
you.
What is?
Mine is Purple Rain.
Okay.
How about triple?
Oh,
It's gonna be Purple Rain because it has all the hops. You can do the
yeah, the
drop,
hops, the hops.
the hops of a stripper. You can actually time it correctly, whether
It's
you're in the pole or you're in the stage. It has all the beats that you need.
it sounds like you have so much experience that you know that this song fits the dance
I
move, no?
heard, no, I heard about it.
You heard from who?
So it's YouTube. I saw YouTube.
For
YouTube, YouTube. Gus, this
For
one's
me,
easy.
stripper song, it would be Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh,
Very fitting.
isn't that one runs like in a movie or something with Demi Moore?
I know why. Because every time he shows, he covers. Yeah, you turn around.
Uh-huh. So he's just following the lyrics of the song,
Yeah.
huh?
How about you, Capra? We're ready for your answer. What's your song? If you're a stripper, what song would you dance to?
Uh, okay, probably it's Raining Men.
Oh,
All right. Uh,
Now Cox is speechless. That's
It's
what
hard
you
to,
have.
that is hard to
I can I can imagine it. I can imagine Edwin's face now.
Edwin, what is your song? Short Dick Man, are you sure?
Short, Edwin says short dick man. That's what he's gonna. Oh my god. Crowd decision. What's yours?
I have a good one. This will be in your this will be tainted in your minds forever. You know the Guys Next Door theme song that we play? Can you play that?
Wait.
Can you get can you get that
Was it?
handy and play that? That will be the song, but I can't strip today
All right.
because
Oh.
This
Tried
one.
a thousand tries, and maybe other guys. I'll never
yes.
compromise. And now I realize I've tried a thousand tries, and maybe other guys. I've tried a thousand tries. I've tried a thousand tries.
Now I think about it, did you say I tried to fill some guys? I,
I
I
tried
tried
to
to fill
feel
some
so
guys.
bad.
Then it's perfect. It's really a
Oh my
stripper song,
god.
yeah?
Then you
We should have screened that. I think the lyrics of that song for this show is not great. I try to
Yes.
Maybe
feel
we
some
should change
guys.
it to
I
season
try
2.
to-
Seasons two. Yeah, and you kind of start with It's Raining Man, like in the middle of the season.
And I
oh my
know who suggested this song. They are accountable for not checking the lyrics of this song.
Who was the one that picked the song?
I think that was me.
No, it's
Mistake.
not. Somebody told us. Somebody
Yeah,
told us.
somebody
Well, We'll
And we
tell
say,
you
"Oh,
offline. We'll tell you.
it's catchy," but say, "Okay, let's do this."
And we
All right,
can't say no.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can't say no. All right,
You can say no. Ah, there we go, Coops. There we go. Now you get me.
that's the title of this show on
Oh,
YouTube. This stream. um, any other questions that you want to ask us? I know we have a few more that is scanned, just in
Yeah.
case you don't want to ask questions. You know.
let's go, Creeps. You can do it. Don't whisper it. Say it on the chat.
Yeah. So anybody has a question, guys? While we're waiting, get us the next question.
Yep. So, what's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you in public?
Holy shit.
Oh.
Capra, you're the guest. You have to answer that.
Okay, this was like 2 months ago.
Everything is recent for you. I'm like do this.
Well, I have so many. All my life, I could make like a show, like a reality show of my life, because every time it happens like something new. But yeah, I was
What?
2 months ago in a convenience store, and then Capra fan was with me, and
Mm-hmm.
she was like Capra, and I was like, what? It's like, look. So I was staring at a really handsome guy,
Mm.
but I didn't watch the step. I was like coming into the store, and it was like a door of glass. So I was like fucking butterflies.
You hit the glass?
I hit the glass. The guy was like only like, what's going on with this girl? And I was like really, really, really.
Ah, you did that. You did that on purpose. You got to say
No,
that.
Yeah.
Come
actually,
on,
I really hurt
rookie,
myself.
rookie.
I really hurt myself. And Capra Pan was like dying and laughing, like, oh my gosh, it's like you are terrible. It's like, how do you can have like a boyfriend like that if you're doing creepy things in public?
Well, sucks for the guy. You know, the guy didn't make the move. Oh my god, you know that's an attempt
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. Poor.
But
No
yeah,
good.
that guy's not for you. That guy is just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
if that guy didn't see that coming, you don't want that guy.
Yes. No, he was laughing. He was like, um,
Yeah, but just it. If he didn't make a move on that, there's something
yeah,
wrong with that dude. There's
that's
something wrong with that
something
dude.
wrong. Yeah, I know. Okay, what
Yeah.
about you, Mr. Coops?
Why am I, Gus? What's your you goopers? You always have the best one, the best answers. What's the most embarrassing you ever happened to you in public?
Um, I haven't been in public at that one. I've been working. So,
Pre-COVID.
maybe,
Okay, pre. Yeah, put it pre-COVID. All right. What was it?
Pre-COVID.
You should have put there. Say never been in public. That's hard to believe. You should have put pre-COVID. Okay, answer the question. Pre-COVID.
uh, well, it's not really
No.
embarrassed. Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but like I was washing my hands in the toilet, and then, God damn it, the faucet when I open it, it was like freaking too hard. I
Oh,
don't know.
those high pressure ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like everything's wet on on my pants. Yeah. So what I
Were
did
you?
is I'm in the office though. So what I did is I just because I don't want to dry it on the dryer because someone might go inside and then thinking that freaking I'm playing with my dick. So I just went outside. No, like on the like doing that and then drying your thing. So I just walk out and then hopefully because no one would be really looking at your pants, right? When you walk out, right?
That's what you
So
think.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I was like thinking, yeah, who would look at my pants? Like I just run through my desk, but then freaking my boss like, hey, can I talk to you? I was like,
What are you doing? Stop playing with yourself in
Wait,
the toilet.
what? Help me understand here. Right? Where were you embarrassed at that point There's a lot of things that happen.
Or it's kind of embarrassing if I dry it
Dude,
in the toilet, right?
they saw. Do you think it's not embarrassing? They saw you in wet pants walking around the office.
No one would see it. Who looks at
Ah,
your
that's what you
pants?
think.
That's what
That's
you
what you
think.
think. That's
Huh?
what you think. Can you ask the audience if you guys don't notice if a guy's pant is wet or not? Not that you're looking, but let's say some of your
Yeah,
office mate. What color is your
really?
pant?
Blue. So no one would see that, right? I mean,
I'm glad it's not gray because that's disaster if it was gray.
but really, people would look at your pants when you're walking. Like, no.
If it's
That's
wet,
Men
enough.
yeah.
and
It's really if it's wet, how wet was it?
yeah, men and women
Yes.
look at their pants, whether
No,
it's
no,
wet or
no.
not.
Okay, no, normal. Well, actually, if you know, I don't know why I'm not using my glasses today.
Mm.
We could be like the whole club of glasses, but I'm really blind, so I really don't look at anything in my life. So I wouldn't see your pants, guys. Don't
Oh, there
worry.
you go.
Uh,
Good.
I'm really polite. Look at that. I'm a love girl. It's like, oh, everything is fine.
oh,
Look
uh,
at me.
Everyone's speechless. Everyone's speechless.
Yeah.
It's like I'm waiting for Mr. Coops
Everyone is trying to imagine wet pants.
with pants.
eh, by
That's
me, my
annoying for these bathrooms to have that super high pressure, faucet. That
Well,
come on.
actually,
I think it's wet. Yeah,
in
I
my
think it's wet.
place, the pressure of the water is always like that. So sometimes I feel like sometimes I'm all wet. It's like,
So it happened to Capra too.
Yeah.
um, yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah, you
For
did.
me, my most embarrassing, I guess multiple times is you know when you can't hold it, your fart when you're in an elevator. So I went on this pack elevator, right? And then when you try to hold it, and then you're really forcing it not to really make that sound, right? And it's just gonna sound like it's a whiffy thing, like, and then you pretend that it's not you, right? In a pack elevator, it's only like what, three of us.
You look left, you
You
look
look
right.
like, oh no, no, I'm not even gonna look. I'm gonna say I'm just pretend that's nothing happening, right? Because I didn't hear it. But then you smell it. That's where it gets tricky, Then everybody know that you did. For me, that happened to me not twice already, and on elevator. One it's packed, and one that there's only like a few of us, so it's really easy to figure out who that person is. And it's embarrassing because these are people that you see on their building, right, where you work at. So
Yeah,
for me,
it's kind of
that
hard.
doesn't.
If there's like three, it's better. But if there's two of you, it's kind of
I
hard. But if it's
no, I
three, it's like you
yeah,
can
three
just
is
look at
fine.
that person. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Two
mean
is a party. Two
If you
is
yeah,
know
awkward.
if you know the people, you can just say sorry. I mean, there's no use to deny it. But if there's a lot of people, I would do it on purpose.
Oh my
because I know. Well,
god.
that's what I'm saying. I think
Give him the
the le-
bomb,
the less the less people is harder because if it's packed, right, and people will do, whoa, 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 everybody was doing that, it's just like you can really hide, and then just laugh about it because there's a lot of you, right? But when it's like two or three, you don't know how to react. I think that's more embarrassing. It's bodily function, don't need to be embarrassed. Not if you smell it like that. Like you smell like
No, yeah, the smell in an
that
elevator,
smell. I mean,
it
I
just
think the
stays
sound is
there.
good, but if you smell it, I think that's the most embarrassing. But not that you hear it, right? If he smells like that whatever. What's the for me the worst is when you eat like oily foods like like a longanisa at breakfast, right? Like that's really what
Mr.
it smells.
Cooks, don't come to Mexico.
Why?
Because you're going
Why?
to eat everything that.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna say they actually find people who fart in public there. That's so much fun.
No.
You're gonna eat a lot of chorizo and beans.
Chorizo and beans and what else? Tacos.
Uh,
Yeah.
about you, Tennessee, it looks like you're passing on a lot of these questions.
I'm
I
not. I
actually
answered the last one.
what
I
what
just, just falling in public. You trip. You're trying to, walking backwards and you trip. That's happened to me. Nothing,
Uh,
nothing exceptional. I mean, the fart thing, I'll just do that on purpose. I don't care.
but see,
Wow,
one thing that is a little bit weird is like taking a dump on public toilet, right? So it's kind of like maybe it's because of the Philippines, like how I grew up, like when we were in school, like if you poo in school toilet for like the start of the year, you're gonna get teased all the way
The
until
whole
the
year.
end of the year. Yeah. So
That's
so
that's a
up to now,
Filipino.
yeah,
That's a Filipino thing, though. In America, they don't care. It's
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Is
everyone
it
uses the
because
bath.
is it because of the tabo?
No,
Maybe.
I mean even in school, right? Yeah, in school. So
Yeah,
right
but
now for me, I don't go on public
oh, I go.
restroom. I usually
That's
just
a
When you
that
gotta
go
go.
home.
I
When you
gotta
gotta go,
go,
you go.
dude.
Yeah.
I don't discriminate. Right?
Discriminate.
I go when I need to go. Right?
So
Because
picture this: Mr. Coops is in an elevator. He really needs to go.
I
He
gotta
lets
go.
one out in the elevator, runs out the elevator straight to the nearest toilet, wherever that is. He needs to go. He
What's
needs to
really
go.
embarrassing with this is like, especially if you gotta go and you don't look around and see if that toilet has toilet paper. That is
That's
something,
the worst.
Oh,
that's
that's
the
really
worst.
bad.
So,
And it
Gus, do
happened to
you
me
have a
once.
suggestion? What if there's one piece of toilet paper left? What do you do with it, Gus?
How big is the piece?
Just one square.
One
That's
no,
great.
there's
Isn't there a technique for that?
There is.
no.
You wipe it,
I can't do it, man.
wipe
It's
You
it,
like
know,
I
swipe it, and put a hole, right?
yeah, there's a technique, and this is a joke, right? I'm not disclaimer. I have not done this, but this is something I will
Show
demonstrate
us
to
the
you guys.
technique. Show us the technique.
There's a paper, square, right? Toilet
Go
paper.
for one piece of
You
paper,
have
Mr. Goops.
toilet
We
paper.
like to see it.
I know paper. Toilet paper. Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
there we go. Some decisions.
All right, so you can actually fold it, right? Fold it 2 times, right? Or how many times you want, right? Then you see the middle tip that has the center. Rip it, rip it, rip it right now. Okay. All right. There you go. All right. Open it up. All right. You have to be smaller than that. That's too big.
Yeah, this is big.
Yeah. So if that's big, you put 2 fingers in.
what the fuck?
All right. So now you wipe with those 2 fingers, right? And then once you're done, to get it off, how do you do? Pull it up, clean, then you're done.
One toilet paper technique.
One toilet paper, you survive. This is a technique that we should have done in the pandemic.
Mr.
No.
Coops, I will use a sock. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I
Right?
remember when I was a kid, I even used my underwear and then I just left it
You throw your
in the
But
and then the
sometimes,
problem is we were like it wasn't I was in Boy Scout, so I was like really have to poo. So but there's I cannot use the leaves because it's I don't like leaves.
Unfollow.
you just you
So
Thank
just
you,
I
Mr. Coops. Mr. Coops.
wait. So Gus actually no toilet paper. You poop in the school. This is what your Boy Scout days.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
I
you were
use
overnight,
my underwear. Yeah.
and then
And the problem is like during like the next day we were like hiking and like I didn't put it in the
right.
ground so someone saw it and then whose underwear is this?
Oh my
Well,
god.
no, you guys unfollow me. I said that was a joke. I did not do it. It's a sample. He admitted Gus did use his underwear, wipe his thing, and threw it, and somebody found it. So now,
I, I want to verify your story, Mr. Coops. Where is Grace?
No, I didn't do it. I said I didn't do it. It's a joke.
I
You,
don't.
Gus verified he did it. So
No, but I didn't use the finger thing. That's disgusting.
dude,
I have an
you use
idea,
your
Fen.
underwear. I didn't do it. You use your. So can you can picture that, right? First of all, you take off your underwear and you use your underwear. Do you think that's not as gross as putting your finger? At least I wiped, and then
Well, you can fold your underwear, so you don't use you fold it and then
Okay, Sam, I know what we're going to do next. For the meeting of NBHD, I'm going to bring toilet paper for everyone as a gift with the logo of NBHD. Thank you for joining us.
That will be the meetup. That will be the meetup giveaway. Toilet paper.
Giveaway toilet paper.
toilet paper. Yeah, yeah. Hey, whoever hosting us, just make sure you stack it up because you don't know what we're gonna do. This group will do everything so that they can relieve themselves, right? We gotta go. We gotta go. That's the guys next door.
Yes.
You gotta give
Man,
us toilet paper.
we might lose some followers here.
Yeah.
Okay, some stations haven't said anything.
yeah.
I said when I tripped in public. That's enough of me.
Okay.
Oh
No
my
poop
god.
stories for me.
Yeah. That funny. Jane said it's pee last week. For your skincare. Now we're talking about what's next week. I'm
The
scared.
grossest show on earth. I'm sorry, Capra. You have to go listen to
Yeah,
this
I'm
crap.
just all right. So we are got everybody. We hate to end it like this, but I hope that gave you a laugh.
But the boys can
Please,
handle it, fam. We are sorry.
please, please don't lose respect on us. But again, those are theoretical, right? Except Gus, he actually did practical there.
Hey, I was a kid. I was a
All
kid,
right,
man.
yeah.
Do you
Disclaimer:
Yeah.
I was
I
a
was a
kid.
kid.
Cub Scout,
Yeah.
Cub Scout, not Boy Scout.
Do you
Cub Scout.
remember the brand of your underwear? Is it
The problem
YC?
is my underwear has a
Is
little
it
boy
white?
fishing. Like it's printed,
Oh my
so they can
god.
they.
Well, I hope it's colored, dude. I mean, at least. Oh my god. All right. So I think we gotta wrap it up, guys. Capra, thank you so much for bearing with us on this. I hope you had fun.
Oh
And,
my god. No. Thank you for having me. You're amazing. I always have so much fun with you guys.
yeah, so can you promote your shows and tell everybody when are you on?
Yes, let me focus because I'm still thinking in the strip club. What was the song? Oh yeah, the one of the guys next door. Okay. Streams Wednesday. Okay, I need to check it out. I'm a disaster. Sorry, fan. I'm getting always crazy with the time zones. Yes. Okay. Wednesday 2 p.m. ED time, and Thursdays and Fridays 7 p.m. ED time.
Thank you so much. Please follow Capra Music on Twitch, guys. She's NBHD fam. You will see her the nose time slot. Thank you again, Capra. Appreciate it. I'm really not sure if I'm gonna upload this on YouTube. If I'll be honest, but thank you guys. Thank you everybody for joining us again. We have two more episodes left for this season. Please let us know if you want somebody to guest in. Don't tell them about this episode. We're not gonna talk about it. We're gonna make sure, but
Okay, I know some decisions and they're going to be like, we mess up again the podcast with Capra. We want to have it
That means you have to come back next
yeah,
season.
anytime you want, fam.
yeah. Thank you so much, guys.
So,
All right.
have a,
Have a good rest of the week, guys. Thank you for watching the
You.
guys next door where the talk is cheap and the labs are priceless and gross. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
have a great
Okay,
night,
guys.
fam.
Yeah, thank
Gracias,
you.
Capra. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've tried a
All right.
thousand tries.
Are you raiding someone?
I don't know. We'll just
Not on that note.
not on that. No. All right. See you guys.
See you. See
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.